When I first heard news about the executive order, I was really sad, was my initial response, because I lived in America for a year. I grew to love the country. I have many friends there. I feel like I've developed a really strong connection to the place. I saw myself traveling to and from America a great deal over my life. And I was just so saddened to see this order that I didn't feel represented any of the America I understood. And then afterwards, I guess I wasn't surprised. You know, Trump told us throughout the campaign what kind of a president he was going to be. He told us he was going to do this, and a lot of us didn't want to believe him because I think it's quite hard to believe that this kind of thing could happen. But we were prepared for it, so in a way it wasn't surprising. It's a really difficult decision to make whether or not to go. I think at the end of the day, it's going to come down to taking a bit of a risk. I mean, we have assurances from various agencies and from the government that I'd like to hope will happen. I'd like to hope will be put into place, but you're never really sure. And yeah, it is a huge gamble to take, actually. But someone like me is actually really very safe. I have a British passport. I live in the UK. I have a huge amount of privilege, which allows me to sort of see my way through this situation with real safety. And there's a huge amount of people who have no assurances whatsoever, be they refugees, be they single passport holders of some of these affected nations.
If you can.
That's the aim.
Yeah.
But I guess this is just going to develop day by day. I have friends, for example, Iranian passport holders who have just started or are in the middle of their PhD in the US. And they're now faced with the prospect that they cannot leave the country, and nor can their family come to visit them. And they're really scared. They don't know what to do. Their whole life is on hold. Some of them had travel plans. Some of them had plans to go abroad for their research. And all of that is on hold now, and they have no idea what's going to happen next. And then border guards were ignoring it and deporting people still. So I was asked, during the period where it looked like I was banned, I was asked by someone, because apparently there's special dispensation for artists, and I was asked whether I'd like to seek that dispensation. And I felt hugely ambivalent about it. On the one hand, it would be great to go to see my opera performed. A huge amount of people have put in a lot of work into this project. I don't want to let them down. But on the other hand, I don't really want special dispensation. With issues like this, solidarity is really important. And if my entire family, many of my friends, people I care deeply about, and as well as a number of refugees and people who are in real danger to their lives, if people like that are being banned, then do I really want to be part of this? And I don't really know the answer to that. I feel very undecided, and it's definitely made me question my relationship with America and how to deal with that in the future.